Hello and welcome to a video update on MSTR Strategy Inc. We have talked only yesterday, before the market closed, about the swing low that formed there on Friday. I think it was Friday the 28th, of February, and about the swing lows from March and April, as well as the 138% extension as critical support level. And we have seen just after that video, I think, was released, we saw a bounce. Okay, the market showed us a bounce, and that bounce, well, it could represent wave A of a wave 4. For example, it could be basically part of this wave 4 bounce. This, of course, needs to be proven next week. Now, I shared the bigger picture and everything over the last few days again and again. I just want to dive into the microstructures with you, but I can tell you that the market is or was quite oversold on various time frames. We now saw a reaction, but we haven't broken above any of the structural resistance lines. Here we've got some trend lines that keep the trend down. They are quite steep. So the steeper a trend line is, in my experience, a break, the less helpful it is as a signal. So if if the price, for example, breaks above a very, very steep trend line like this one is, it's not really a very, very good reversal signal to the upside, because these steep trend lines get broken easily. But of course, at some point it will need to break, and the market will need to make a reversal, even if it's just short term. So I'm watching this trend line as an early signal for a possible bounce. And the main resistance area that we discussed for this fourth wave bounce, which is a corrective move up, a corrective bounce in a downtrend, which even in the white scenario might give us one more low. The first resistance is between $280 and $325. If we start to break above it, especially if we break above it in 5 waves, then we can consider that something more bullish might be playing out. And overall, we don't really have any meaningful low confirmed. So the market could still go lower after this bounce. I have to say, at this point, it's not even confirmed that this is the fourth wave, but obviously we have a decent reaction, to a significant structural support level, namely the February low, which is also very much in line with the March and April lows. So we have a bounce, but we have not broken above this trend line. Let me adjust that a little bit here, but we talked about it only yesterday, this trend line. And the market, moved to it and already got rejected. Not strongly, but there is a small reaction. So I think what we need to be aware of is this could just be the A wave of the fourth wave, or the A wave of the A wave in the fourth wave. Reminder, a fourth wave should be an ABC structure. Other corrective patterns can apply here, but the most common one is an ABC structure. And so it's one thing to mention. But an A wave, can also be an ABC structure. So it's possible this fourth wave, is forming a more complex structure, especially because this is quite short. This move up is quite short to be all of this A wave. So it might subdivide a bit further. An A wave can also be 5 waves. So for now, I'm watching if this turns into a 5-wave pattern. If it's 5 waves, it would be more bullish. If it's 3, it could still find a way higher, but it's less clearly bullish. It's like 50-50, have we bottomed or not? There's technically nothing at the moment that would confirm that, right? How could I know? I mean, we could only identify the support line. Well, did I know that we'll see a reaction? No, but I kind of assumed we might see a reaction. Now we have a bounce, but there's nothing there, like objectively, that tells us we've bottomed, right? That we don't have a break above significant resistance. We don't have a break above a trend line, and the move up is not a 5-wave move. So there is no confirmation we're turning around here at all, but I'm watching this because of the context. The context tells me at least a wave 4 bounce is reasonable. So if next week we either see a move above this first trend line and or we pull back into the support area here and then see a reaction and then break out, well, those would be the signals to watch for, either maybe a direct breakout or a pullback and then breakout. But we should ideally hold the $224 level to keep this upside momentum intact here, which started to develop. But you see, we're still printing lower lows and lower highs at the moment. So we have not turned anything around. This is simply something to watch for now. Obviously, I stay very close to this. It will, let's be realistic, it will to a degree depend on Bitcoin as well. If Bitcoin can stabilize and start to move up, then this could be very interesting as a reversal play. But please note that I do not expect a major low to have formed. At the moment, I view this rather as a corrective bounce, which could extend. Yep, so I'm starting to look higher. But it depends on the price holding above 224. That's the update on MSTR. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, then check out our other channels as well and our membership. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.